is Nicole from Rediscovered Treasures with Nicole. I hope you enjoyed that little introduction there. I've been braving the Tasmanian cold winter for you to get some lovely footage there of the city park. Coming up in this video, you'll see all these fantastic finds that I've been collecting. We'll look at each one and talk about them. Yeah, I hope you've been keeping well. It's been a little while since I've uploaded a video, but let's get into it and see what we've found. First up is this little sign: love reveals all things, believes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. I must be a hopeless romantic because that really said something to me, that little sign. Anyway, we're here at the Mission Shop again out at Newnham. Haven't been for quite some time, and there were a few nice little finds here. Little blue, sort of like a basket on a stem. It's quite pretty, that one. A little studio piece perhaps. Little handmade jug. It was quite chipped around the top of it. Another little more modern piece, I think, that one. Yeah, so I've really enjoyed making these videos. I'll try and get some more scenery of Launceston. It's such a pretty city, and even maybe get out into the countryside a little bit and get some beautiful scenery for you. There's an interesting vase there at the back. I did pick it up and have a look. It was sort of made out of like a paper mache type of material. But yeah, so I did have quite a few lucky finds, as you saw there at the start of the video. Each of those pieces. This was my first find of the day. A Royal Dalton moonstone is the pattern design there. A little milk jug or cream pot for your tea and coffee. It was $2, so yeah, I had to take that one home for sure. It was so pretty. I hope I find some more pieces, but I didn't find any that day. But I figure if you buy one little thing, and you never know, you might be lucky down the track to find another piece that matches. I know it's a long shot, but for $2 you can't really go wrong. A few more floral pieces there. This was an Italian plate serving dish. It's very pretty. It was quite expensive though. They wanted $25. There's some beautiful little bowls here, but just way overpriced, I thought. $10. JG Meakin. Really pretty colours there on that little bowl. It was quite crazed and marked inside. There were some other pieces that they had in this special cabinet. A Westminster, Australia fine china. Blue with gold. I can't remember the price of that one. Yeah, that was $10 as well. So they were pretty pieces, but yeah, just a bit overpriced, I thought, just for that much for individual pieces. From some of the American thrifting YouTube channels I've been watching, I think they call this carnival glass. You can see it's quite colourful. Probably not something I would pick up, but definitely makes a statement with those bold colours. Yeah, so I do need to try and learn a little bit more about glass. Here was a bowl with some age, but it had no markings. $4. You could tell it was older with that nice fruit design. That is one thing I really like, is fruit on crockery and plates. It's usually quite well done. This was all sort of the colour-coded area of yellows and reds. Some little vases at the back for $6. I think they were $6 each. It had quite a big crack there. Well, not crack, but a chip on the side. At the bottom, pretty colours if that was your colour theme in your room or kitchen perhaps. A little freezer plate for $1. It's made in China, that one. Yeah, nice to see all the colours. Oh, poor Grandma. She's been here for weeks and weeks and weeks. $4. Can't seem to find a home. It's not really something I would buy. Oh, I feel sad for her still being there. Oh dear, maybe someone will pick her up and give her a new home soon. A few little wooden trivets here with some painted scenes on the front, rural type of scenes. They were $6 each. Very handy for the kitchen to sit hot things on. Not really my style though, not something I would pick up. Quite a few wooden pieces though in the shop today. Some of them can be worth a little bit of money. That's a pretty one with the house and the horse at the front. I think they were made in 91 by that date on the back. They're probably handmade. Gingerbread man cookie jar. Some little pottery pieces, a jam jar and a milk jug. $1. Made in England, that one. A little jug unmarked. Very pretty. Here's a unusual piece. Obviously somebody got it for their communion, I think. $3. Very unusual. It was pewter Mary, and it was framed with like a hessian back and a red frame. I didn't like the frame, so I didn't actually get it, but looking back on it, you could probably do something like reframe it. Because the actual pewter little sculpture of Mary is very, very pretty. Probably something I should have picked up. Incredible vase. There were 2 of them. They wanted $55 a piece. I didn't dare pick them up, but they were probably a studio piece unless they were made by one of the pottery companies, but I don't think so. I think they look quite unique. There's my finger, sorry about that. So yeah, 2 of them would look quite effective together. This is a lovely little plate for $5, and again, I didn't pick it up, but on retrospect, I wish I had. It was a very lovely plate. This was at a new location, a mission shop in Prospect that I hadn't visited before, and I thought perhaps it was just going to be all clothes and things, but no, it turned out they did have a bit of bric-a-brac and kitchenware and dinnerware and especially pretty plates and things, which if you've watched my previous videos, you know that's what I'm all about. They're the things I love to see and certain things that I collect. I'm not sure if that was it wasn't an Anguies, but it was kind of like an Anguies look-alike. $2. A little baby in a cow suit. I look at them and I just wonder whether I do like them or not. They are a little bit strange. Again, there's my finger. I'm sorry about that. I need to, I didn't have my proper phone holder, my selfie stick to film properly that day. That's a nice little pottery cup. It was only $2, but it did have a chip there on the side, so I didn't grab that one. Otherwise, I might have considered it. A gorgeous little mouse. She was the cutest. $2. I just loved her flowers in her hair and her little bunch of flowers, but she was missing her hand. She was a bit grotty too. She needed a good clean up. A fruit plate, one of my favourites. It was from Bavaria, that one. Quite beautiful, but quite a bit of wear on that one as well. And there are some other ones here at the back. I had a look at all of them. $3 each. Individually priced. I suppose not a bad price. Wood and Sons, made in England. The gold was still intact around each side. A bit small though. I'm not sure they'd be particularly useful. I suppose you could use them to put jam or maybe nuts or little sweets or something for serving. They were lovely, but yeah, perhaps not quite the colours I like. So those ones stayed behind as well. An older floral bowl. Another floral plate for $3. It even came with its own plate hanger. Which I saw plate hangers in Spotlight just the other day, and they're actually quite expensive to buy, like $8 each. So if you do come across them in the thrift stores, they're probably a good pick-up. This was a set of 4 plates for $8. A little bit plain, but yeah, quite pretty. A few bits and pieces there, but nothing really that outstanding. There was a little retro tray. Quite like the centre design. These were obviously little individual pizza slice dishes. I haven't seen anything like that before. Not really sure how practical they are, but anyway, they were fun to look at. Here is a large Maxwell and Williams bowl, so not that aged or not that old, but nice colours. Yeah, so it was an interesting little outing to Prospect Mission Shop. nothing really outstanding, nothing really exciting, but still nice to have a visit and have a look around. There was a retro cup and saucer set here, $5 for a matching cup and saucer, which I could see with coffee. To put coffee in those cups would be nice. Some colourful glasses, a few other special cups and saucer and serving plates. It's nice to see a 3 set like that together. You don't often see the 3 matching pairs. Some decorative plates, some more little cups and saucers. I thought these are unusual. I think they're like a dessert dish. It had that little tray underneath each stem, which was unusual. Little shot glasses for $2 with roses on them. Probably have quite a bit of age, maybe from the 60s or 70s. Yeah, quite a bit of glassware in this shop. Crystal glasses and things, all nice to see. Gold rim glasses. So it was a fun outing. Thank you for watching. I'll try and get out again soon. It's a little difficult in the winter because it is so cold, but we're almost into August now, so we'll be starting to look forward to spring soon when September comes around. So thank you for watching. It's always a delight to have you with me, and I hope you enjoy my videos. Please do like and subscribe, as it would really encourage me to do some more, and leave some comments with what you'd like to see or where you'd like me to go and discover new treasures. Thanks very much for watching. Love to you all. Bye bye.